This shit a vibe.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Vino Entertainment TV, which is based on firearm violence, domestic violence, and we do feed the homeless, and also we are always concerned about the people who are being molested. Also, being on Entertainment TV, it's always in the community, having fun, enjoying everyone, just basically doing what we do, showing love, giving food out, things like that. Just basically just having fun in the community. You know what I mean? If you don't know about anything about having fun in the community, boy, you don't know nothing. Every now and then, and no, we go back. As you know, Dino has been here a year now. So what I'm going to do is just basically, since I have reached my 300 subscribers, I will be giving away a gift. It's not a drawing or anything like that. It's a gift. A gift because you have been a subscriber of Vino Entertainment TV. Just basically welcoming you and thanking you for being there for me and for being interacting inside the group and in the chat, having fun with us and things like that. So I will be giving one gift out for a lady and one gift out for a man. But there may be some kind of question or something like that you may have to answer about Vino. So I will be dropping some gems every now and then so you'll know some things about Vino, but you should already know some things already. But if you don't, and you might want to get together, or you might want to know what I say at the end of the show. It can be a lot of things. I'm going to drop a lot of gems in there, and so that way you can know what to look for. And when I say, go ahead and call in, and I give you a certain thing to say, or say what day was he born on, or what day was he the demise on, or what did he do the most, or maybe just when we did a series about the girl, what you remember what they said about how he was, how nice he was, or if he was a smart person and things like that. So things like that, I'll be chunking out there. So you would maybe tell me what it is. Let me know that you have been listening to Vino Entertainment TV and that you have been interacting inside the chat. Also, Vino Entertainment TV will be doing back to school. I have already started it. You can donate cash apps to $V, and it's Vino Entertainment TV. I'll be doing haircuts this year. We'll be doing about 20 to 25 haircuts for all the young kings who are going to school from the age of 5 to 18. But the thing about it is, if you're 15 and older, I will need a student school ID to let me know that you're still in school, and that way that you can get the haircut, because these haircuts are only for the young men, for the young kings who are in school, and that's just basically how I'm doing it this year. I want to be able to show some love to the young men and to the parents who may not be able to afford haircuts this year. So I'm going to go out there and do haircuts. So it costs about $10 to $15 for a haircut. And anything you can donate, be fine at any time. And we very much appreciate it. Like I said, Vino Entertainment TV is always out of the community. I'm giving food out. I'm feeding. I'm giving donations for clothing, shoes, things like that. Interacting, having fun, cutting it up, talking to them, things like that, so I'm always out there in the community, and I'm always on here talking about firearm violence, domestic violence, the unfortunate things of that sort, and I'm always talking about different daily topics, and topics that I have are always adult topics, and it's because it is an adult show. So that's the reason why it has adult topics. And over here on Vino Entertainment TV, we do not do any kind of bullying, shaming. We're not biased. We don't do any race shaming. None of that. We don't play that. We don't do that. Over here is basically a comfortable environment to enjoy, to relax, to laugh, to talk to give virtual hugs when somebody needed in chat, things like that. So Vino Entertainment TV, we are here. We are here. We are here. Today's topic is about violent crimes. Do you have violent crimes around you? Do you know about violent crimes that go on in your neighborhood? Are you keeping an eye out for any violent crimes? Are you a crime? What is it called? When people be in the neighborhood and a crime watcher or a neighborhood watcher and things like that. Have you involve yourself in things like that in your neighborhood to try to keep your neighborhood safe from violent crimes and things of that sort? Hey, if not, why not try it? Get out there and try something different. You just never know what might happen. Dino Entertainment TV. Please like, share, and subscribe.
This shit alive.
Haters, 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 haters. Haters, 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 haters. Haters, damn, all day. Haters, haters, all day. Haters, haters. You know, Pat said, I don't know what the motherfucking problem is, but I'm tired of these motherfucking hoes calling my name, putting my name and shit. I'm jealous, I'm this, I'm that. What's the motherfucking problem? You bitches need to find something else to do. But I tell you what, why be such a hater when I put my pants leg on one leg at a time like you do? Why be so mad when I put my booty in one bra cup at a time? Okay? I don't know what the problem is, but bag the fuck up. Haters, haters, all day. Haters, haters, all day. Haters, haters, all day. Haters, haters, all day. Hurt, hurt,
Bag up.
hurt, hurt.
You better bag up.
I'm tired of hoes hurt. You get on my motherfucking nerves. Them old bald-headed, scallywag bitches. Nappy head, B. Yeah. I done got fed up. When you want me, here I am, yeah. I'm sick of you bitches, yeah. And I said it just like that. Haters, 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 haters. All day. Haters, haters. You better back up. Hurt, hurt,
Bag up.
hurt, hurt,
Bag up.
hurt, 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 hurt.
You better bag up.
Check out Bino Entertainment TV. Please like, share, and subscribe. B-I-N-O. Bino. So today, let's go ahead and get started with the violent crime. Let's go ahead and get started. Do you know the FBI Uniform Crimes reporting that the UCR program saying that the violent crimes is composed to 4 offenses. The violent crimes composed of 4 offenses. You have murder, non-negligent. You have manslaughter, forcible rape, robbery, aggressive assault. If you have even experienced any of these, especially the aggressive assault, report it. If you are involved in any violent crime and you know anybody that's been involved in any violent crime, report that. Like I said, that's why you have this UCR program to report violent crimes. To report violent crimes. You know, the most common violent crime is, do you know what the most common violent crime is? And that is aggravated assault. You know, that is the most common type of violent crime that's going on right now. But criminal behavior that involves an attack on someone with intent to cause an injury. It may or may not include a weapon, but that's what it is. Criminal behavior that involves an attack on someone without intent to cause injury. It may or may not include a weapon. That can be a violent crime. A violent crime. You know, sometimes people don't know what all a violent crime come with. Violent crime has a lot of different things listed up under it. You know, Violent crimes are used by force or by threat or force of someone. Is someone forcing you to do something, forcing you or forcing their way in your house or forcing things on you some kind of way in a violent way? That's a crime. That is a crime all day, every day. Can't even say no more. It's a crime. It's a violent crime. You know what I'm saying? When somebody tries to intend to demise you or intend to commit a felony or conduct that show deprive and the differences in a human life from which demise a result, that's a violent crime. That is a violent crime. A violent crime. Violent. Even when you intend to commit a felony is a violent crime. Intent to commit a felony. I didn't say that you did commit it. Intent to commit a felony. That's a violent crime. That's a violent crime all day. And if you're showing conduct that shows a pride in a difference in a human's life, what do you think that is? What do you think it is? That's a violent crime. Like I said, there's different types of violent crimes, and they come in all kind of forms. Like I said, as an assault, a criminal sexual conduct, isn't that's a violent crime? A criminal sexual conduct, that's a violent crime. An assault, a violent crime. Okay, if it hurt you really, assaulted you not that bad, or assaulted you really bad where it's just hurtable, that's still an assault. A light assault, a mild assault, a hard assault. Assault is an assault. There's no way to say it. It happened, it happened. You can't change that. You know? You can't. You know, you have second-degree burglary. Second-degree burglary. Don't you know it's a violent crime? That's a violent crime. If I was in the store and someone was taking my purse or something like that, or I'm at home and I got nice things in my home, and they come and stealing my stuff while I'm sleeping, while I'm gone, and I didn't tell them to get it, that's a violent crime. They stole it. It's a violent crime. They entered my place of living, my privacy. That's a violent crime. They are burglarizing me. That's a violent crime. Not even think about homicide. Homicide is the most of all top result of the violent crime. There's the top result of the violent crime, homicide. You know, that's why they have these shows, homicide shows and detective shows, because they are letting us know and showing us how a violent crime, what a violent crime is and what it conducts inside of the violent crime. Like I said, violent crime come in all kind of ways. You got crooks. You got all kind of crooks. Crooks come in all kind of ways. You got you got a swindler. You got behind the scenes crook. You know, you got man. Let me stop. Let me go ahead. I don't want to say too much, but like I said, there is different types of violent crimes. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, second-degree burglary, criminal sexual conduct, and assault. Those are all violent crimes. I'm talking about first and second-degree burglary. First and second-degree burglary is violent crime. 1 and 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So on that burglary part, go get your job. Get your job. If you got to stick your fingers, you can't keep your hands off of stuff. Get your job. Get a job. Right? Right. I know I don't want to be going to jail for first or second-degree burglary. If violent, I don't know what to extent that when you say second-degree burglary, now that got to be a very, very, that's very, very violent. They wouldn't have did some stuff. You hear me? But a first degree, well, I wouldn't say that it's that bad. I guess it would be depends on the value of the merchandise, and when what damage was done when burglary did occur with the first degree. But like I said, you always got to keep an eye on your neighborhoods. The neighborhood watch. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. When I guess I would say, now let me just say this. I think it just me. When you out at the store and you get in your car, you getting out your car, somebody snatch your purse. That's what is that? Purse snatching, or is that burglary? Burglary is when you go into somebody's house and take something that don't belong to you. That's burglary. Now, felons are the most serious crime, including terrorism and treason. Terrorism and treason are the most serious felonies of all crimes. The nonviolent crime has a wide range of crimes fall under this of a category of that falls upon a category of crime. The nonviolent, like the main element of a crime would be like criminal act, criminal intent, concurrency of an act, or even concurrency of an act I mentioned in a caution way. You see what I'm saying? Man, I don't even want to date nobody who even been in any criminal acts. You know what I'm saying? Because I know his background is terrible. When a man comes to you and he got felonies and burglary charges and second degree and first degree, and man, put your tennis shoes on and start running. That man been on all kind of crap. And people like that, I don't want to be involved in things like that. You see what I'm saying? I don't at all. Like I said, the nonviolent crime has a wide range of crimes that fall up on the category. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, the criminal acts, the criminal intent, concurrency of an act that I have mentioned before, and like I said, the serious violent crimes are homicide. There's violent crimes defense lawyers that you can find on the web that can give you sources if you need a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? If you or your family member or somebody who's been in a violent crime and just trying and can't really just see their way, like I said, they have lawyers online. They have they can give you answers or to the questions that you may have about your serious violent crimes. You see what I'm saying? There's violent crime defense. Like I said, that violent crime defense lawyer. There's a violent crime defense lawyer, and you can go to the web and find him because I couldn't find him, but they say he's online. But I did look, but I could not find him. The lawyer on there, but it may be other lawyers that may be listed in your city, state, on your in the directory, something like that. You can find and find out how talk to someone, how you can find out about a defense lawyer, or you can call I get someone down at the police department. I mean, I don't know, but or the green sheet, your newspaper, you know what I'm saying, your observer. But however it may go, you can always find a crime defense lawyer. I said, the best thing I would say is go on the web first. Start with the website first. You know what I'm saying? And you might can find one there that you may need for the crime that you had committed. But I know the FBI has long recognized the limitation of its currency data. You know what I'm saying? They've been watching that data. They've been watching the limitation of that data because that data has collections on the data has collections on there, collections of plenty of data. You see what I'm saying, on their system, and they're planning to fully transit to a more comprehensive system. They're looking to change over the planning system to a fully transition to a more comprehensive system. But the system was so small, they had to upgrade because it's more crime. When they first started the data collection system and planning, there wasn't that many, there was that much crime going on. But since the crime has picked up, they had to get a more comprehensive system to keep up with the limitations of the crimes that are going on with the FBI system. So they keep on recognizing what's going on with, keep up with what's going on with your city and state, the crimes, the violent crimes, the small crimes. You see what I'm saying? I know the new system known as a national incident-based report system will provide things like information on how much a larger number of crime, as well as details like time of day, location, I think it said what type of weapon it was. And I also believe it said it would give you a demographic data such as age, sex, race, and ethnicity of the victim, known offender, and arrestees. So, dang, with that system there, they got everything. But see, that last system they had, that last data collection system they had, it didn't do all this. But since they upgraded, they can catch more people and just doing more crime. And we need that because the last system that they had, it might have worked back then. But right now, we need the one that says that they have the age, the sex, the race, the ethnicity of the victim, and the known offender and the arrestees. You see what I'm saying? That didn't happen in the last system. So they had to upgrade because the crimes had upgraded. The crimes had went so far upgraded that they had to upgrade the system. And that's bad. I said, this new system is known as the National Incident-Based Report System. Like I said, it provides all your information, all of it, and the large numbers of crime as well. Like I said, the details. You know what I'm saying? Man, it even give you time of day, the location. Come on now. We need that system then with shoot. And when they say they give you the age, the sex, and the race, and the ethnicity of a victim, and the known offenders, they have stepped their game up. The game has been stepped up for something better. Phew, man, because if we still had to go in the last FBI system, man, say, people would be able to get away with more crimes, more violent crimes, because we wouldn't even know the race of them. We wouldn't even know the sex of them, the age. You see what I'm saying? We wouldn't even know the time of day, the type of weapon. You see what I'm saying? The location. Those things right there that I just named, those things that we need to know when we are making a report. So they put that in the system as well. But see, the last system couldn't do that. That last system, I would say, was a flawless system. It wasn't no good. According to the new system, that last system was nothing. Because, like I said, the only thing that last system gave you was accurate data collection, and it gave you fully transition. It didn't work. And then they got a more comprehensive system, but that system was kind of small, so they did a new system. And like I said, this new system, it gotta work because it has everything that they need for any, well, how old was she? What's the age? What color was? What was the race? You see what I'm saying? Where did it happen at? What kind of weapon was it? You see what I'm saying? The most important thing about what time of day, where's the location? That old system can tell you that. That old system can tell you nothing because this system can even tell you about the accuracy of the victim known offender and the arrestees. When you think this is more important than the last system that we had, that last system, man, it couldn't tell you nothing. I don't know how much money it costs the state to get this, or the United States to get this, or your city and state to get this. But this right here was well needed for our city because we need that. We needed this base report system. It provide everything we needed. It doesn't provide all the information and a large number of amount of crime. And will give you all the detail. Man, come on. Giving you all the detail. You see what I'm saying? And that's something that we need because and when you get to talking about the crime and how you're going to solve the crime, these are some of the things you're going to need to ask and the things you're going to need to go on forward with that crime, to put it in force with the crime. To force that crime, you're going to need a name, date, location, the race, what type of weapon it was, the age. We're going to need all that. And that's why I say it is important that we have that. And I'm glad the system did update because with the last system, we didn't know. We couldn't find nothing out about the criminals. We wouldn't know nothing.
Welcome to Vino Entertainment TV. Vino Entertainment TV is based on firearm violence, domestic violence, molestation, and feeding the homeless. And the Vino Entertainment team is in the community. Vino Entertainment TV is giving love, peace, and inspiration. Thank you for believing in Vino Entertainment TV. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Peace and love. Vino Entertainment TV.
Vino Entertainment TV. Perk. Smoke some.
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 Perk. Fired up. Hey, perk. Spurt. Pass the lighter.
Smoke some.
Hey.
Smoke some.
Hey.
Smoke some.
Hey.
Smoke some.
Perk. Vino Entertainment TV. Please like, share, and subscribe. VINO in these streets. 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 VINO. In these streets, showing love. Vino in these streets. Vino in these streets. Vino in these streets. VINO in these streets. Vino VINO in these streets. Vino showing love in the streets. Vino showing love in the streets. VINO Vino in the streets. Vino in these streets. Vino, showing love in these streets. D-I-N-O. D-I-N-O. Dino. Dino. Hey, Dino. 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 In these streets. Yeah. Just having a little fun, nice day and everything. Just basically, just learning my way, doing my thing, do what I do. You see what I'm saying? So I hope everybody's doing okay. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. Enjoying their day. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be pretty outside. It was raining here in Texas, but I think today is going to be a lovely day. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I hate when it rains. I don't like rain. Only way I can deal with the rain if I'm going to sleep. And if I'm going to be sleeping, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be out in the rain. I'm not going to be doing no driving. I can deal with that. I can do that. But just being out there right now and it's hot, I don't want to be out there in that heat. You see what I'm saying? And not only that, people crazy right about now. It's going to be the first of the month pretty soon. So, myself, I'm just trying to hang with what I can hang with. Just try to stay out of trouble. That's the only thing I say. You know what I'm saying? That's basically it. But the question of the day is violent crimes. Do you know what's going on in your neighborhood? Are you keeping up with the news? Are you keeping up with what's going on in your city and state, in your communities? I did find that the lawmakers just passed a back bail minimum for violent crimes. The lawmakers just passed a back bail minimum for violent crimes. Now, this is a bill that advanced from a Louisiana House committee, and they would now set up the minimum bail amount for suspects of violent crimes. So I wonder what Louisiana minimum bail is for their violent crime, the minimum bail amounts. I wonder what that is, I wonder. I personally don't know, but if you're from Louisiana, I would love for you to let me know what they're talking about. So when they said they would now set the minimum bail amounts for the suspects of violent crimes. So they saying that the highest amount that they got. But I wonder what is the amount for violent crimes there in the city and state of Louisiana, I wonder. But for them they just passed this law to do a back bail. So you mean they're gonna go back? I wonder, are they gonna go back for the back bail? So once you've been, dang, I don't know. I'm about to find out what the maximum amount is of the Louisiana bail. Now this is the House of the committee. I wonder what made the House of committee to do that. Was they having too much crime? So much crime down there? You gonna get the minimum bail amount? So that means that Louisiana is having a lot of crime down there for the Louisiana House committee to do this. Gotta be. But I also know organized crime groups can work with local criminals, leading to an increase of corruption, extortion, racketeering, and violence. In the community, in your state. Violent crime operation guys are available. You see what I'm saying? And people don't know they have guides, they have booklets, they have programs, they got counselors, but people don't. Some people just pride. They don't want to pick up nothing to try to help them on the way to get better or to help them with some information. You see what I'm saying? So some people say or think they know it all. Again, some people think they know it all and don't know diddly squat. Don't know nothing. Because things change. And if you're not a person to keep up with the laws and make sure things hadn't changed and you check your laws daily or every week to make sure you ain't missing what laws done change or what done happened in your city and state, you don't know. That's why I always say keep up with your laws. I always know what's going on in your city and state. I always say that. I always do. And I always say watch your surroundings. Violent crimes happen around your surroundings when you're not watching. Like I said, snatching your purse or beating you up in parking lot, stealing your car. Those are violent crimes. Violent crime, and some of the violent crimes that we don't even talk about on the news, or we don't even talk about with friends, or discuss them, and we need to do this. This is one thing that we don't talk about is the violent crimes. We talk about a lot of things, but domestic violence we don't talk about that much. Firearm violence we don't talk about that much. Violent crimes we don't talk about that much. Feeding the unfortunate we don't talk about that much at all. These are things that we need to talk about in our neighborhood and with our family and friends and in our community meetings and stuff, our neighborhood meetings and stuff. We really do. You don't know who person got snatched at night while you in the house sleep. You see what I'm saying? That is a crime. That's a crime. That's why I say know your state, know your rules, know your laws, know what's going on. Keep out of your surroundings. Watch people. I don't care what they say. Why are they watching me? I don't care what they say. I'm watching you. And like you fidgeting over there. I'm trying to see what's going on with you. So yeah, I'm watching you. And if you want to do nothing weird, I won't have to watch you. Right? Right. You know, I'm always looking. I'm always watching my surroundings. Always, always, always. I am always watching my surroundings. Always. Always. I just want to say that my niece, she made a cheerleading team and she will be going out to different places with the football team. But I know she's going to New York. And Perp is trying to make her way to New York. I'm going to be coming with my sister. So my sister, which is my niece, is my sister's daughter. So they're coming to New York for a football game. So I most likely will be on that trip on my way to New York. I'm just basically trying to do some things different this summer, just trying to get out and interact with more people, find me a girls group, a ladies group, a queens group that I can get in and, you know, that we can go to brunch. We can do a lot of traveling. You know, we can do some things besides just sit at home this summer because this summer's going to be really pretty. And I don't want to be in the house by myself alone. I want to get out and enjoy the sun, the pretty flowers, you see what I'm saying? Enjoy the people, you know, laugh and talk, you know, and, you know, just anything. Just get out the house, you know. There's no reason for anybody to sit in the house and be miserable this summer. I mean, there's plenty to do, you know what I'm saying? Just sit outside and get you a glass of tea and sit in your chair and enjoy the view. You see what I'm saying? The smell, watch the birds chirp, you know what I'm saying? And watch the squirrels run by you. You know what I'm saying? That's enjoying life. That's stress-free of life. You see what I'm saying? And every day I get up, I pray, I meditate, I take my shower, I come in my room, I get on the phone, talk to my friends, my sisters, my sisterhood sisters, my real sisters, you know, my brothers, you know, I do a lot of texting, things like that. Good morning to people, you know what I'm saying? Talk to my elders, you see what I'm saying? But I'm always active. And that's why I said I try to keep my eyes open and my ears open at all times. You know, that way I can see and I can hear when something go on wrong. I can give some kind of information, not just saying that I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I always try to tell people, keep an eye on your surroundings, please. Your purses, you know. If you don't have to take a purse to the store, don't take a purse to the store. Put your money in your pockets, your sock, your bra. Matter of fact, I was somewhere. I was at the store. I was inside the store. And it was a man. He may be about 65 years, 67 years young. I want you to know Daddy reached down in his sock and pulled his fold money out his sock. And you know me, I glanced over with the right eye, just a little bit. I ain't making nosy, I was just being nosy. Just with the right eye, I looked over. I said, Daddy got his money in his sock. He said, ain't nobody gonna take nothing from him today and any other day. So that's why I always tell y'all, keep an eye on your surroundings, because especially you people who got the phone stuck to your ear, just talking, don't get hit in the head, because you ain't paying no attention about what's going on around you. Don't be surrounded, they're gonna sit and slickers hit you in the head and take your money and take your car and leave you sitting outside on the ground, lifeless, injured, because Perp told you to watch your surroundings at all times. Do you know we are in 2023? We are not in 1970, 1980, 1990. No, we are in 2023 where the thieves have got more slicker. So, therefore, you and I got to get more slicker than the thieves. Does it make any sense to y'all? Yeah, but I just want to say that New York has seen a staggering 80% increase in the number of kids arrested for robbery. And they're saying the 23% hike in youngsters arrested for felony assault for the year of 2023. Now, so far they're saying that 816 teens across 5 states have been collateralized for robbery compared to 451 in the same time of period last year. Say, these kids are out of control. But New York has seen, like I said, a staggering 80% increase. 80? They're saying these kids are robbing, stealing like they're crazy. Parents, do y'all know this is a violent crime that your kid is doing? Do you know this is a violent crime that your kid is doing? Across the nation, 816 kids is out of control by stealing. Yeah, come on. And last year it was only 451. That means it done double, triple. Man, look at him. Say, are y'all watching y'all kids? Are we paying attention to our childrens? You know, sometimes it make you wonder, right? Right, make you wonder. Man, this is crazy. I don't understand this. I don't. Yeah. So that's why I said violent crimes come in all forms, fashion, shapes, and everything. So this is why I said, do you know the violent crimes that's going on in your neighborhood? Do you know what's going on? You know, do you? You know, they're also saying that a number of young kids, a number of youngsters are being arrested for felonies assault. You see what I'm saying? They said the assault has also increased from 275 to 225. And they're saying that the arrest for rape is up 44% from the ages of 9 to 13. That's a violent crime. A violent crime. That's violent. But the criminal justice reform pushed the state Democrat to enact and bump up the age criminal responsibility to 18 from 16. To 18 from 16. The criminal justice reform pushed the state, a Democrat, was to enact in 2018 and bump up the age criminal responsibilities from 18 to 16. So they want the kids to be 16 years old to be responsible for the criminal act. Wow. Is it that serious? Is our kids doing that much stuff out in the streets? That's why I would ask you, do you know what your kids are doing? Who they're hanging around with? Who they talk to on the telephone? What's in their backpacks? I always say that. Always say that. So if they bump up the age of criminal responsibility to the age of 18 from 16, so it means that they're making people responsible at a more older age. That's good, because you was basically telling a 16-year-old you're going to charge them as an adult for the crime that they did. But that's a good thing. They changed the age limit to 18. I'm glad. So that way, most cases on anyone younger would no longer be charged as an adult. Also, this allows for expectation for some violent crimes and some firearm offenses. You know, and I'm glad that they are raising the age limit up, because 16, you may not still know exactly what you're doing. But 18, you definitely know what's going on. You definitely know. And they said when they raised the age, when they did raise the age, these kids have to now understand what's going on, because they're 18. So now they understand. So now kids are now at the age of 16, they get arrested and released, and arrested and released. So that's why they said that they're gonna make it 18 years old. You know, they should go after the ones that's 18 years old. Well, a 15-year-old don't know nothing. What a 15-year-old? I mean, what? A 16-year-old don't know nothing. I mean, they know. And I'm not saying they don't know right from wrong. I'm not saying that. They know right from wrong. But I believe at the age of 18, they know what's going on. They know right from wrong. They know they shouldn't have did it. I can accept it. But 16, unless, man, I don't think it'd be no unless. 16, no. But you're 18, you know exactly what you're doing. Exactly what you're doing. Exactly what you're doing. So, yeah, I would say 18. 16, I'm not with the 16-year-old, but I am with the 18-year-old. I am. I really am. So, these 16-year-olds, they do have anger management problems, and they go off the handle real fast, and they don't think, hot-headed, can't tell them nothing. They still trying to figure it out. Man, come on, 16, but 18, you most definitely can get it. Yeah, you can get it at 18, and I'm glad they did raise the age limit up on that as well. So that's a good deal. But like I said, check into different programs. Get your college, city, and state, your legislator, your legislation, your mayor, your council, your chief of police, and find where you can get booklets, hand guides. You can read, talk to your kids about, interact with them about, be more involved into their lives, be more into knowing who their peers are, who they talk to on the phone, or things like that, because they also can play into part of the 16-year-old doing crazy things and acting out crazy as well. You just never know. It can be some of those reasons I just named. But 18, you know right or wrong. You see what I'm saying? You know what's going on. But 15, 16-year-olds, you still got a little peer pressure up under you. Pushing you to do this, do that, do this. So, yeah, 16, nah. 18, most definitely, you can get it at all times. You see what I'm saying? But I know kids are 14, 15, 16-year-olds are doing bad things. You see what I'm saying? I know they are. And they're getting charged with assault. You know what I'm saying? And I know that. And some of them are getting charged with hate crimes. Do y'all know about the hate crimes? Have you even read up on the hate crimes? Spoken to anyone who has been in a hate crime? Spoken to someone who has done a hate crime? Anyone who's been accused of a hate crime and been charged with a hate crime? Hate crimes happen too, like violent crimes happen. Hate crimes is a little bit different than violent crime, but not too much. Not too much. Not at all. Not at all. So like I said, we need to find out what's going on with our kids. Like I said, 16-year-olds should not get charged for anything. 18-year-olds, yes. But then again, it makes you wonder, if it's a group of kids, if it's a group of kids, 14, 15 out in a group, well, somebody knew better. Somebody knew say no. You know what I'm saying? It ain't right. But for everybody to agree with it, I don't know how I would feel about that. But being 16 and charging you as an adult, it depends on the crime. It depends on, let me go back. It depends. Let me stop. A 16-year-old, it probably could happen for me. It depends on the crime, how they did it, how they mapped it out, planned it. How did it work? How it went. How they went from step to step by step. You know what I'm saying? Probably would. I probably would charge a 16-year-old. Probably would. I probably would. I said it depends on the crime and what kind of crime it was, and you can tell what kind of crime it was and how they did it. If they was really trying to hurt a person or not, you can tell. Anyway, let me get up off here. And as my motto go, how the hell you gonna love somebody when you don't love yourself? Peace. Peace.